Cyclone Debbie, 63,000 still without power as residents face war zone left behind. The full impact of ex-tropical Cyclone Debbie has been revealed as North Queensland residents wake up to fallen power lines, uprooted trees, blocked roads and boats wrenched from their moorings. Roads are cut off around Bowen, Airlie Beach, and Proserpine, and around 63,000 homes are without power as winds of up to 120 km per hour continue to rattle Emerald to St. Lawrence. The Bowen Highway is closed in both directions at Bowen due to flash flooding, causing havoc for emergency services. The State Emergency Service has so far received more than 800 calls for help, with the number predicted to skyrocket as more people obtain phone connection. Queensland Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk added there were few reports of injuries so far in areas like the Whitsunday Islands and Bowen. She said the main concern was getting power back on and clearing roads. "We don't want any complacency. If you don't have to be on the roads until Friday, please stay off the roads," she said. She said it could be up to a week or more until some homes had their power restored, and urged people to be patient. Whitsunday Regional Council Mayor Andrew Wilcox said the cyclone-ravaged area of Bowen was like a war zone. "The beautiful seaside town is now half-wrecked, but we will rebuild," he told the Today Show. 2 men missing off a 30-meter steel hull boat at Whitsunday Island were found after their boat ran aground. They were rescued by police and taken to Shute Harbour. Proserpine-based Whitsunday's councillor John Collins said the initial winds sounded like a jumbo jet is parked on my roof. "I've been through a few cyclones that are quick and nasty, but this one is going to go all day," he said. At Airlie Beach, 3 battered yachts lay on their sides after being wrenched from their moorings. Boats will be used to access the town today. Around 10 kilometers away at Shute Harbour, some 30 vessels were blown up on the rocks and pontoons were damaged, according to Mr. Wilcox. Video from the town has emerged revealing the sheer devastation experienced by the storm, with roofs ripped off buildings, countless trees uprooted and debris strewn across roads. The tiny town of Collinsville also lost roofs off homes and its local pub, the Premier said. The Premier said Debbie had caused vast losses, particularly in the farming and tourism sectors, with resorts on the Whitsunday Islands suffering severe damage. "There's substantial, structural damage on Hamilton Island and also damage on Daydream Island, where about 200 guests and 50 to 60 staff are safe but running out of water," she said. She said the jewel in Queensland's crown, the Whitsunday Islands, would have the ability to push forward. "They have been rebuilt before, and I know they can do it again," she said. She said the economic losses were sobering, including for the agricultural sector. "It is going to be huge. We have a lot of horticultural products up there, it's the sugarcane belt. We will have a big hit to the tourism industry," Ms. Palaszczuk said. Amid the maelstrom, the Premier revealed a baby had been safely born in the Whitsundays. The storm was weakened to a tropical low at 3 a.m. but winds of up to 85 km per hour are still being felt, the Bureau of Meteorology said. Heavy daily rain totals of up to 250 mm, damaging wind gusts and abnormally high tides are also forecast for the Central Coast, Whitsundays and the Central Highlands and Coalfields districts today. Areas that will be drenched include Mackay, Sarina, Carmela, Yapoon, Miranda, Claremont, Emerald, Springshire, and Rolleston. Major river flooding could occur, with authorities closely monitoring catchments between Ayr and the border. The Pioneer River in Mackay is rising, and may break its banks later in the day. However, homes are unlikely to be flooded. Damaging wind gusts of up to 120 km per hour will come with the system as it tracks south. The heaviest rainfall will be across the state's southeast overnight Thursday, and into Friday morning, the Bureau said. Australian Defence Force troops will join emergency crews in the hardest-hit areas today, in what Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull called the biggest redeployment of the Australian Defence Force in advance of a natural disaster.